They've been told to keep vigilant, but to not interfere with the festivities. I'm sure they'd rather be in their barracks.
Before I volunteer for duty in Marcuria during Reaping ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. Move along. Move along. Happy Reapman's Eve. This is my first Reapman's Eve in Marcuria, and it's even better than I imagined. Look around.
Dance, then?
It's amazing,
Come
isn't
on,
it?
let's dance. Hello, tall and handsome. Ever heard the saying?
The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition.
Stay. Oh, wait. Oh, it's something like that. Fancy a foot. No? Are you sure? Come on.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much. They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers ready. That's me, I swear.
They've been told to keep vigilant, but to not interfere with the festivities. I'm sure they'd rather be in their barracks.
Actually, right there. After Aemon and before go Eldon. On, back of the line. As soon as we check your papers, you can go through to the Tower Square. No, it's Aemon. Aemon Older Eldon. Older.
It doesn't say older, but anyway.
But
sorry, can't let you in.
Why?
Because these clearly aren't your papers.
That's me, I swear.
This says Aemon.
Right.
Has she called you older?
Oh, that's my middle name. See? That, oh, right there. After Aemon and before Eldon. That's my middle name.
Your name is Amono Eldon.
No, it's Aemon. Aemon Older Eldon. Older.
It doesn't say older, but anyway.
But
sorry, can't let you in.
Why?
Because these clearly aren't your papers.
That's me, I swear.
This says Aemon.
Right.
Has she called you older?
Oh, that's my middle name.
If they're willing to stand in line on Reapmoon's Eve foregoing the celebrations, everyone wants to witness the ceremony. Or perhaps there's free wine and food.
Watch the Wicker Witch burn! Let the witch burn! Put that bloody fire out! We're going to burn the city to the ground! Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers
food
ready.
Left on the table. Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves. Vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch.
If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. This bloody night never ends. I'll dig wells in the endless desert before I volunteer for duty.
Shrubbery of some sort. I haven't studied my Mercurian plants, but they appear quite ordinary.
Then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. This bloody night never ends. Move along. Move along. Happy Reapman's Eve. Go on, please. Not tonight.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Selquin, soft. Well, good anyway. Good Elgwin. You're such a good Elgwin. I love you. I love you so much. We'll ride off into the wild, just you and me. We'll have so many adventures. We'll see the world. And my wife can go fuck herself. Of course, you won't have to fuck herself, will she? Because that goes down. Sorry, wife stealing Gwen is already dead.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir. He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures. Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Markurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reapmoon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... foul!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Marcuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions, and...
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reapmoon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards!
Help. Hello? Help me. Over here.
What sort of madness
There's a bird in that cage.
Big guy.
A caged bird. In a bird's cage. What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running...
The tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
The bird's stuck in there, and the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn, and with him my one chance of getting into the tower, however remote it may be.
What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save me.
And we shall embrace it.
The Merry Minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reapman's Eve. From the state of the revelers, empty. Not surprising. Empty. Not surprising. Filthy as sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reapman's Eve. Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Marcuria. When elected, there shall be nightly burnings. This bird is only the beginning of our crusade. Soft on magicals, soft on those who support sorcery and harbour non-humans. No more. That ends tonight with cleansing fire.
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Goat's Hollow Winery. No. Marcurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine. Northland's Ruby. Fire wine. Marcurian Red.